the following presentation of the National Football League.
Ready for some football now from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
We're looking at one of the most gifted quarterbacks in the league. And really, Mike, it's not just post-snap with the arm talent and the ability to make every throw, but it's even what he's able to do before the ball is snapped. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league. Remember, coming off an injury-shortened season just a year ago, he's looking to prove he's still an elite quarterback in the NFL.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
At this 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Still first down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pushed out to his right. Now he'll run it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Bengals.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. The tight end, Fant, in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Jaguars 0.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the ground, here's the Clemson punter, Travis Etienne. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
40-yard line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They go play action for Lawrence. Over the middle, it is Strange. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Bengals on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now a deep ball looking for Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
The Jaguars offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Run the toss here to Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game.
And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there.
Offside.
May have jumped the snap just a bit.
Automatic first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Etienne. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Now here's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are on top. It's now 10-7.
Bengals 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jermaine Burton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosibov. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibov. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
A gain of 13 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, a 44-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So, the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
First down throw for Lawrence. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Lawrence now. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cam grit, and he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On 1st down, Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Bengals field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Washington now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jags offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. On 1st down, Lawrence. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
In motion is Hunter. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Open right side. That strains the tight end. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's third down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
Defense.
That might make this a first down. Now Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Second down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 1.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Quick slant. He's got Hunter. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 4-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Lawrence now on second down. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Jaguars make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
Bengals 13.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway.
Cam Little.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now Burton on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And I don't think he got there, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find Penny, see if he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They go play action for Lawrence. On the run to the right.
Lawrence. A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, Jacksonville.
For another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, And then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and a yard. On the handoff, it's ETN. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
So here's Joe Burrow and the Bengals now. Down 17-13. A little under 1:50 to go. The fourth down stop giving them a lifeline as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Back into the hands of Yosifov. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down. Burrow to the left side. Caught by Chase. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Burrow to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving him much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball, and they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.